Okay, there we go. We're live. James speaking. I'm going to do a quick video right now, and the reason I'm doing it is because I got a question and I want to make sure I answer the question. The question is, should I use a tool, specific AI tool for writing or for doing work in a specific category of AI, in this case web copy, or should I get really good at creating prompts and just using ChatGPT? Well, let's take a look at that, what the options are, why you might want to consider one or the other. And again, if you have questions or want to find out more, make sure to visit trainingsites.io, like and subscribe to the course here as well. And I'm going to be doing a lot of these live sessions, just ad hoc, on the go, about stuff that I run into building out your education business, your learning platform, your training site, and being able to teach and share everything that you already know, like, and do online. So here's kind of where we at. So let's say, for example, you've got a brand new course, you've got a brand new learning program, you've got a brand new event that you're doing, and you want to send some emails out. And I always recommend emails that you get sent out before any kind of event or something that you're going to launch, like when you launch it, and then after you launch it to tell people what happened. So it's like a before, during, and after, a series of emails that go out. So what normally happens? Well, a lot of times what happens, if you have already done it manually, you might already have a framework or set of templates that you've created in the past, and you kind of copy and paste and just finish them in so that they make sense. When ChatGPT came along, it gave the ability for you to write some compelling prompts, get good at writing prompts, and allows you to do all of the hard work for you by just having ChatGPT create a sequence of messages for you. Now, the thing is, you had to get really good or find some prompts that you liked that gave you the kind of output that you like, that basically you could use that looked like it was coming from you and not from ChatGPT. So that was a second choice. And then as ChatGPT and all the other AI tools have matured, what's happening now is you're going to get specific AI tools that are for a category of things that you use in business. In this particular case, the one we're going to look at right here is one called Copy, and I'll put the links down below for you on these ones. But this is a chat GPT or an AI tool specifically for writing web copy. Now, why is that important? Actually, I'm going to open up, I'll open up another browser here. There we go. Hoppycopy.co is the actual site URL of it. Now, the other thing is, just you may be noticing I do these sessions every day. I've got a bit of a red mark here on my face. This is what happens when you stand out in the solar eclipse, which happened yesterday, and you get it. No, I didn't get a burn. This is one of my a yearly trip to the dermatologist to take care of your skin. Don't go out in solar eclipses too often. I've had a couple, and I wear my glasses all the time, of course, but take care of yourself. This is what happens if you get too much sun and you've had lots of chances to be in the sun. So if you see that red mark and you're wondering what it is, that's what it is. I'll probably I got it today, so it's probably going to end up worse over the next couple days, but I'm going to do these videos anyway, even though it's there. So here's Hoppycopy. I'm just going to show this to you, and then we'll go back to see how it would work if we were doing ChatGPT or something along those lines. So hoppycopy.co is what it is, and here's one of the things that you can use it for is if you're launching a course, if you're doing a live training event, if you're going to be teaching online, if you're going to be launching your campus or your learning platform. All of these things, email is still really, really, really important. It's not just about social media. It's about live events and email, that direct communication with people. And again, direct communication, I'm talking about email. These are things that can be done in direct messages. It can be done in blog posts. There's all sorts of ways to deliver that content marketing, but you've got to write some content to be able to generate and let people know about it. So you can sign up for a free one here. Here's the part that this is really good at. This tool specifically focuses on, if you look at the screen, AI copywriter. So if you're writing web pages, descriptions for courses, course content, we've got email sequence creator and newsletters. Some people are actually doing newsletters as a paid newsletter now. This is something that can actually create high value, high content newsletters for you to use as another way to generate income sharing what it is you know and like and are passionate about and want to charge some money for it. Now, the other thing that's interesting here, of course, is this will also help you write courses, which is time for another session. But I talked about a topical authority map earlier today on another live session on the podcast, and that particular one is using the topical authority map to give you the ideas for the courses. Copy will actually go and do the work for you and create the content, which you can create here because it's set up for doing course content, or you can get good at doing prompts directly within ChatGPT. That's good. So there's kind of the thing. They have a free one. It's about $30 a month, monthly if you want. They have some information on sequence guides that can help you out here. And then the platform, obviously, you can play around with it and it will help you out. So if I was going to be using ChatGPT and I just went and I looked and I said, you know what, I did one earlier, just an example. There's two things here. I'll get back to this in a second. When I first started doing this, they used to have a ChatGPT extension, and the extension, which they've now stopped using, was one that showed up at the top of the screen here, and you could have 3 extensions working at the same time. One of them was for writing email sequences. So you could open ChatGPT, pick or activate the extension for writing email sequences, and that would work. Now it's a little bit different because we can go and, for example, explore GPTs, which are actual custom GPTs, and you can explore some of them, and they do have some now for writing the actual sequences. So same idea, but these ones are custom GPTs as opposed to GPT extensions. I just did a manual one here, and I did it very, very, very basic, just to show you what would happen. So I just said I need to write a series of emails to announce my new course. And what happens is it just spits out 3 emails. And you notice I didn't give any prompt other than that, but look, it's got kind of the 3, right? It's like, here's the announcement, here's the reminder, last chance to enroll in the course, so just when it goes live, and then we've got a final reminder, it's open. And again, this is just a simple template, right? And you're going, okay, that's great. How am I going to use this? Well, you can certainly use it and flush it out, but the other thing that happens is you've got to have this make sense. It's not enough just to use this. You've got to either get really good at giving additional prompts to ChatGPT to get things going. And I'll give you a quick example of one here. I think I got one that we can use. Yeah, let me pull one over here. So let's say, for example, I have another course here, and this course, for example, is the Ultimate Salary Negotiation course. So here's one here as an example, and you have the syllabus or the course description of what you're doing and what sets it apart. I've got 4 or 5 reasons, for example, here. A bonus, testimonials. So one of the things you do with ChatGPT is you're going to go and you're going to say, okay, how am I going to take my description of the course and have ChatGPT write more detailed information about it? And when you're doing stuff like that, you're going to have to, again, flush it out. See how they have feature 1, feature 2, feature 3. You're going to have to fill these in, fill the course names. It takes some work. It helps, but it still takes some work. So that's kind of the baseline. What you can do instead is you can say, okay, great. I've got this brand new course, and the course, in this case, I'm going to actually open up a live account here. So I got a course here. I'm just going to copy the URL that's there. So I'm going to go to Copy now, and let's take a look and see what happens. I go in, and I just opened a new account, a free account to get started, and it says, welcome to Copy. It's asking me what the scoop is here, what it's about, and I'm just going to put, in this case, I'm going to do marketer at a company or agency, copywriter, student, other. So this is just doing a little background information for them so that they know where people are coming about, and they can use their tool to customize the content based on what we're doing. So I'm just going to we'll go marketer at a company or agency, and I'm just going to click continue, and we're going to do marketing emails. Or you can see there's cold outreach here. So these ones are campaigns and newsletters that we're doing. I'm going to click continue. What software to use? For example, Active Campaign. These are some ones that are available. The other one, that Active Campaign, you can get through us. We have a white label Active Campaign account, Active Campaign service. The other one that we use is called Fluent CRM now, and Amazon to send email, which is a little bit better in my choice. And we can say, well, we've got, in this case, I'm going to do 1 to 10,000 members on my list. So this is giving Copy just a little bit of information about what's going on. I'm going to click continue and let's see what happens. And it doesn't look like anything's happening, so I better pick other. Actually, let's do this one just so it knows. Hear about it. I'm just going to say web search and get started. So this is the onboarding sequence, which is kind of interesting when you think about it, because the onboarding sequence is part of your campaign. But what they've done is they've actually got a pop-up for the first-time users to go through and see how it works. But I'm going to click that. We're not going to watch it today. And these, right off the bat, they've got templates that are already set up for creating a newsletter, for creating a sequence of emails, for social post ideas, content improvers, social media posts, newsletter topics, product launch emails. These are specific to the category of writing web copy. So just like we looked at in that topical authority map, which is in another one of the videos that gives you a list of topics, this allows you to specifically create copy for marketing your course and all the information about your course. So let's say, for example, I'm going to do this one, sequence creator, and it's going to ask me what kind it is, and this one's going to be, let's see if they have some here. Post-purchase, thank you, onboard customers, welcome, product launch. Let's do product launch, see what happens. And we put the brand in, the description, we're going to put that kind of stuff in here. So we're going to do a product description. Let me just copy one here. So just copying one from another screen just so that we have it. Actually, we'll do this is just an example. Let's redo one. Let me just, again, I'm just doing some copy that's here. I'm copying from a website, and we got audience. Who is it? Let me just say. Just copying some pieces here. Again, notice this brand library, so you can create a brand library and use this. I'm just going to put who's reading it. We'll put that one in. And let's do topics, details to cover. Let's do topics, details to cover. I'm going to copy this one here. Let's put this one here, and we're going to do, that was the course we were looking at. I'm just going to pick the course here so that we see it. We're doing a topic. And objective. Launch of new course. So I'm just saying, okay, I'm going to be launching a new course to existing email list subscribers. And then you can put the tone in, right? You can say it's going to be persuasive, professional, casual, friendly. These are some ones that you do. Now, this is the kind of thing that you'd have to do and figure out if you were doing it yourself, but this is just an easy way with a template to fill it in. So I'm just going to put professional for now. Include images, we'll keep that out. And I'm just going to say create. So it's going to go in the background, it's going to do all the work, and it is day 1. Let's see what it does. Doing the different pieces. It's giving us the outline of the sequence, the days that are going to be going out, how many messages are there, and it's doing a sequence, and it's saying day 11, it's doing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 emails. So let's go and say, okay, great. There's a sequence, it's there. I want them to go and write it. So now it's creating the actual sequence and the copy of the sequence that's there. And we have the option here to regenerate this just the same way we would on the ChatGPT by itself. But we've got a pretty good outline of a course, an email that we can send out to introduce the course. And this is what you want to go through just to do this, and you've got all of your copy put together. Kind of cool. So, you know, are you ready for this? Are you ready to publish it? It's going to give you the actual sequence here, and you're on your way. So that's a specific tool. This one's called Hoppy Copy. That's a specific tool that basically saves you some of the mental energy of figuring out how to do these specific prompts that get you the result you want. Which one is better? It depends on how good you want to get at ChatGPT by yourself. There's all sorts of different tools that are available using this particular tool, doing web copy tools. This is just a good one. I've actually had an account for about a year on this one. We had used the paid one for a while. Specifically, we've gone back to the ChatGPT because we've got good at prompts and a little more flexibility that's there. But if you're just starting out and you want something to guide you or direct you, it's certainly one to go and make sure that you take a look at. Try the 7-day trial that comes with it and see if it creates the content that you want. And remember, the thing that's nice here is this is all about what you want to create for web copy. So we've got social posts, website content. If you're trying to figure out what are the different pieces that I should be promoting, what are the benefits that I'm promoting, what are the advantages, how do I say or add bullet points, all the copy that goes into a website. This allows you or have these templates already done up for you. Okay, and little snippets, event promotion, deal or giveaway promotions, these are all set up for you. So hope you enjoyed this. This one, let me just make sure I wasn't showing the screen, so I'm going to bring that screen back so you can see it. This is, there we go. So what do you want to create? You can see that there's all sorts of different templates for different parts of the copy that you'll need if you're building out your courses, building out your campus, your learning platform, putting it all together. And it's right from improving your content, creating course content, doing your social media posts, creating your website copy, creating your emails, hooks, sales letters, promotions, call to action that you're using. If you're having trouble, you know, you're trying to use lead magnets to create lead magnets for opt-ins, what are the things that you want? Features and benefits, paragraph creators, persuasive bullet points, all important things that you're going to be running into on a regular basis. So hopefully that helps you out a little bit. Take a look at it. I put the link in below. There's a quick link to it, and you can go and open up a 7-day trial for free. Play around with it. Again, it's just that tool. What do you want to do? Do you want to learn how to do the prompts yourself, or do you want to have someone specifically have templates put together that are going to help you get the content that you want without having to figure out how to prompt it? It's done that work for you. So hope you enjoyed that. This is James speaking. We've got lots more information. We're going to be doing these live on a regular basis. These are ad hoc. This isn't structured content, but it's stuff that I'm running into or we're running into or questions that we're getting asked. And I'm going to be continuing to do them daily and or multiple times a day just as stuff comes up. We're going to do it live, answer your questions. If you got them, put them in below in the comments and I'll do my best to answer them. So James speaking, trainingsites.io. Take care. Expect the best.